Hey movie lovers, want to catch a real classic? Dive into The Elephant Man from 1980, directed by the legendary David Lynch. This isn't your typical historical drama, it's a deep dive into the life of Joseph Merrick, but you'll hear him called John Merrick in the movie. So, who's John Merrick? A guy who lived back in Victorian England with some severe deformities, making life pretty tough for him. His story is both heartbreaking and inspiring. Played by the incredible John Hurt, Merrick shows the world his intelligence and sensitivity, despite his appearance. Now, here's the scoop. John Merrick gets discovered by Dr. Frederic Treves, a London surgeon played by none other than Anthony Hopkins. Merrick's stuck in a freak show, treated horribly, till Dr. Treves steps in. But even though he finds a safer environment, society's still fixated on him like he's some kind of spectacle. This movie makes you think, like really think, about humanity, dignity and compassion. It's got great performances all around, especially John Hurt, who just nails it as Merrick. And hey, the film's shot in black and white, which gives it this timeless, emotional vibe. What did critics say? Critic Bruce McCabe was mixed on The Elephant Man, writing, "It's a bizarre, Baroque film, twisting and turning through paradoxical, conflicting moods, and never quite deciding whether it wants to be a horror movie or an offbeat romance." Critic Keith Rather praised David Lynch for his compassion in presenting the story of John Merrick. Critic Sharon Johnson called The Elephant Man a movie not to be missed. Critic Bill Cosford spoke brilliantly about how the existence of John Merrick showed society that life doesn't play by a specific set of rules when it comes to humanity. Merrick embodied potential bad outcomes that most people were not prepared to confront, and that feeling explains our fascination with and repulsion toward John Merrick. Legendary film critic Roger Ebert gave The Elephant Man 2 stars and stated that while John Hurt's performance was impressive, David Lynch's direction was merely competent, and the screenplay glossed over much of John Merrick's real accomplishments. Ebert's legendary partner, Gene Siskel, liked The Elephant more than Ebert, calling the film profoundly sad. But most of Siskel's review is dedicated to criticizing Paramount Pictures for promoting a story about compassion for a deformed man by exploiting the man's deformity, not releasing marketing materials that show John Hurt in full makeup, because the reveal in the movie is being used as a hook to draw audiences. Box office and business. The Elephant Man made $26 million on a $5 million budget. And fun fact for you, the makeup for John Merrick was no easy feat. It was so good that it basically kicked off the Academy Award category for Best Makeup. If you're ready for an emotional roller coaster with a mix of deep themes and some seriously good acting, check out The Elephant Man. It's streaming free on Pluto TV, or you can rent it on most platforms. Trust me, it's a must-watch.